What is up? Today is day 3. Sorry, I'm looking at my YouTube channel right now to see what day I'm on. Day 4 of 0 to 1 million. And today I picked up the fridge. So fridge is in the house. Payment is done. Plus also got the $50 last night. And I'm gonna see if I got a review later on in the video. I will showcase that. But I want to talk about consistency and being grateful. This video is like the main thing I want to talk about. But to start off with, I am now looking at, for the past few days, I've been getting about a lead a day is what I have been getting. And that means that my websites are starting to work. So they're becoming more consistent the more I do work and yada yada. So I suppose we're going to dive into consistency. I can't remember the quote exactly, but one of God's first commands was progress consistently. Right? I don't know what the actual quote is. I will put a text up here for what it actually is, or have a picture, whatever happens. But yeah, I got paid in a fridge today, and I'll show the fridge in a little bit. So I want to talk about being consistent. Before the last 2 weeks, I've been very inconsistent with my work and inconsistent with my health and whatever else. So one day I'm eating really healthy and I'm on a diet, and you know the how it goes. You do it and then you go, you know what? I just want a little bit of junk food to eat. And then I actually hadn't been breaking my consistency in working out, actually. I've been doing that pretty well. It's been the eating part that I've been really letting myself down on. And yeah, so I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, consistency is a key, important piece of what will determine your success. Because as long as if you just consistently work out, but you eat really unhealthy food, likely not going to lose weight. Even though you're being consistent in the gym, it's not going to work out because of your eating habits. So when you're being consistent in business, consistently breaking even, you're not making any money, and something needs to change. So with my websites, I was consistently before not getting any leads. And now I am starting to consistently get leads. So I've got to keep doing what was getting me those results, which was getting backlinks for the site. As an SEO nerd would know, you need backlinks for the site in order for it to rank #1 in the area. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been consistently doing that for the past 2 weeks-ish. But I've been getting more and more consistent with doing it and making it part of my daily actions that I need to get a certain amount of backlinks on each website. And I've got about 10 to 11 sites. And now I've got 3 that are starting to be consistently working. One is consistently getting me spam leads, which is unfortunate, but that is a start of a process of one of the websites working. One of them is less consistent with leads, but getting me actual proper leads. And then the other one is in the same boat as the second one. So I kind of even out of getting consistent leads at the moment with what I am doing. And I really implore, even if you're not like Christian or whatever else, read the Bible. Super helpful. And just for an understanding, like even if you just read the first part, Genesis has a lot of the life lessons for what works. And ever since reading the Bible, my life has improved with it. A bit of Bible, Christian stuff. I am Christian, and I just recommend reading it. I'm not saying you have to, but yeah. it's definitely what's helped me with my mood, my personality, and starting to gain success from doing what it says. Now I just apply works, what I've been told into my SEO business, which is different actions but the same actions in a way. If that makes sense, I don't know. I apologize if it doesn't. But not next week, the week after, I am gonna go finish the job of the guy who I did work for and gave me the fridge, paid me in a fridge and $50. I went from a $350 sale to a $650 sale. Really want to get that through because I somehow did that. And yeah, so gonna go and finish the job, do an excellent job. I made the thank you card to give to him, but he ran off a bit before, and I gave a thank you card to the real estate agent today because I went and looked at a real estate property that she is selling to potentially buy for my family. Not me buying it, but my family buying it. And yeah, so I gave her the thank you note at the thing. She was appreciative of it and she was happy with it. And to the work I did for the client, he went and told her how good of a job, and he was really imploring that my brother and I, get more work. So I think I did a 10 out of 10 job, and he's really happy. He's been stoked with it, with the work that we did. So yeah, we've now made it where his closing conditions are done, and they're going to be done completely on the 19th, which is in 2 weeks' time, 10 days. So yeah, and that job will be finished. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, so I've been consistent, and that was one that was talked about. Now, second one is being grateful. A lot of the time, we do tend to take what we have for granted, and I can say that I definitely did that. I would be upset with the fact that I had a roof over my head, I didn't have to pay bills, I didn't have to do anything, and I would still be upset. Isn't that crazy? Like, I have food, I'm safe, I'm not having to fear whether or not like bad things are going to happen to me and whatever else. And I'd still find a way to be upset. It's crazy how the mind works. The mind tricks us in many ways and makes us focus on the negatives rather than the positives we have in life. Because there are so many more positives than there are negatives. If we really look for it, there are way more positives than there are negatives. So yeah, I hope that makes some form of sense. But ever since I've been more thankful for just even waking up and having a sunny day, even a rainy day, I absolutely love the rain anyways. But yeah, it's been fantastic just being grateful for everything. Things have not gone my way, and I have still found a way to be happy and grateful for that thing not being happy. I have really worked on finding what is great about this and changing what is great about. Oh, sorry, I went from going, "Oh, this is such a horrible thing," to what's great about this. In the past, I probably would have gone, "Oh, being on top of this roof is horrible. I'd rather be playing games or whatever else than being on top of this roof." But now, yes, the other day I was on top of the roof and I was going, "This is fantastic. I love this. It's so fun playing with dirt, leaves, and whatever else," and I felt like a kid. So just a little change in perspective has made a world of difference, and I get there and I'm just like smiling for absolutely no reason, and my dad goes, "What's so funny?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I'm just like so happy that I'm here right now." And yeah, it's made a massive, massive difference in my life. Now I will find out if I got a review. I did not. I was told I was getting a review, and no review has been given. So that's where we're at. I like that photo of my brother and I. It's actually a nice photo of me. But yeah, we're closed now at the moment. I got no review, so but I got a fridge, so I'm up $650. I'm up $650, just not up a review. Unless this is a nope. I am not up a review. But that's okay. So I'm gonna show what the fridge looks like now, and yeah. Alright. I am recording. I hope this picks up audio. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be showing an empty video and I'll try and speed it up for you. That is my vision board that I see every morning I wake up. But this is the fridge reveal. So we've got it open right now because it rained earlier today and we're drying out the circuits for it. But $600 for this fridge, basically brand new. So if we're going to be technical, price probably $500, but he also paid us $50. And I'm going to see if he gave us a review or not, and it's going to be in the video. I will input this somewhere in the video as I talk about it. But yeah,